Have you ever thought about starting your own limited liability company? Welcome to the world of entrepreneurship where your dreams can materialize into a tangible business. A limited liability company, or LLC, is a powerful business structure that offers flexibility, tax advantages, and limited liability for its owners. In this video, we're going to walk you through a step-by-step guide on how to set up an LLC, simplifying the process into manageable chunks. So, if you're ready to take the plunge and start your own LLC, this video is for you. An LLC, or limited liability company, is a type of business structure that combines the pass-through taxation of a partnership or sole proprietorship with the limited liability of a corporation. This means that the owners, known as members, aren't personally liable for the company's debts and liabilities. In the eyes of the law, an LLC is a separate entity offering a shield of protection for your personal assets. One of the greatest benefits of an LLC is the flexibility it offers. Unlike corporations, which require a board of directors, annual meetings, and other formalities, LLCs can be managed more casually. They can be operated by a single member or multiple members, and there's no limit on the number of members an LLC can have. There are, however, some misconceptions about LLCs. They aren't always the best choice for every business, and they don't absolve you of all responsibilities or risks. Now that we know what an LLC is and its benefits, let's move on to the steps to creating one. The first step in creating an LLC is choosing your business name. This is no small task, as your chosen name needs to be unique and not already in use by another company. Your business name should embody your brand and what you offer. And remember, it must end with an LLC designator. It's not just a name, it's the first impression your business makes. It's your calling card to the world. Once you've chosen a unique name that reflects your business, you're ready for the next step. The next step is to file the Articles of Organization with your state's Secretary of State office. The Articles of Organization, if you're wondering, are essentially your LLC's birth certificate. This document provides the basic information about your business, such as its name and address, the names of its owners, often referred to as members, and sometimes even your business purpose. Each state has its own set of requirements, but generally, you'll need to include your LLC's name, a registered agent's name and address, the business's address, and the names of all the owners. Now, how do you file this document? It's usually a simple process of filling out a form either online or on paper, and submitting it to your state's Secretary of State office. Keep in mind, there's typically a filing fee involved, which varies by state. After filing the Articles of Organization, you're halfway there. The third step is creating an operating agreement for your LLC. Think of this as the rule book for your business, a crucial document that governs the inner workings of your limited liability company. It sets out the members' rights and responsibilities, their percentage interests in the business, and other operational details. Now, why is this important? Well, it helps to prevent misunderstandings by setting clear expectations about what each member brings to the table. Are you the brains, the bank, or the muscle? What's your stake in the venture? How are profits and losses going to be distributed? What happens if a member wants to leave the business? The operating agreement answers all these questions and more. It puts you in control of your business's future and protects your limited liability status by showing that your LLC is a separate legal entity. With the operating agreement in place, you're ready for the final step. The final step in creating an LLC is obtaining an employer identification number, or EIN, from the IRS. This 9-digit number is like a social security number for your business. It's used by the IRS to identify your company for taxation purposes. But that's not the only reason you need an EIN. It's also necessary for opening a business bank account, and it may be required by local government agencies for permits and licenses. So, how do you get an EIN? The quickest way is to apply directly on the IRS website. The process is free and typically takes just a few minutes. If you prefer to do things the old-fashioned way, you can also apply by mail. Just download Form SS4 from the IRS site, fill it out, and send it in. No matter which method you choose, once you've got your EIN, you're officially in business. And there you have it. You've created your LLC. Congratulations, you've just learned how to create an LLC. We've covered quite a bit of ground today, haven't we? Let's take a minute, sit back, and recap all the crucial steps that we've gone through. First things first, we started by understanding what an LLC actually is. A limited liability company, a type of business structure that combines the best of corporations and partnerships. This means you get the benefit of limited liability, which is a distinguishing feature of corporations, while still enjoying the tax advantages and flexibility of a partnership. Then we moved on to choosing your LLC's name. Remember, the name should be unique, not in use by another company, and must comply with your state's LLC naming rules. It's the first big decision you'll make, and it's an important one, as it will be the identity of your business. Next, we filed the Articles of Organization. These are the official documents that establish your LLC with the state. They include details such as your LLC's name, its purpose, and information about its members and the managers. After that, we created an operating agreement. This is an internal document that outlines how your LLC will be run. It includes details about member roles, voting rights, profit distribution, and what happens if a member wants to leave the business. Even though it's not required in every state, having one is highly recommended. Finally, we obtained an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, from the IRS. This is a unique 9-digit number that the IRS uses to identify your business for tax purposes. You'll need this number to hire employees, open a business bank account, and of course file your taxes. But why go through all these steps? Well, forming an LLC has many advantages. It provides limited liability, which means your personal assets are protected in case of business debts or lawsuits. It offers pass-through taxation, so you avoid the double taxation that corporations face, and it gives you flexibility in how you manage and run your business. So, are you ready to start your own LLC? We hope this guide has made the process clear and manageable. Good luck with your new business venture.